Hi science students. Today you're going to watch this video to color code your periodic table by metal, non-metal, or metalloid. So some of you may already have some of this done, but I'm going to go ahead and start from the beginning. So on your paper you should have a box that well, not really a box, it's more like you wrote the word metal. Okay, you wrote the word metal, and I'm going to clear that off because there should be nothing behind it. Hold on here, clear. And then you wrote the word, hang on here, you wrote the word non-metal. So if something is a non-metal, it's not metal, okay? And then you wrote the word metalloid, okay? And then I asked you to take your red colored pencil, and if you've not done this, do it now. I want you to shade in the area around non-metal. I want you to shade it red. Excuse me, because we're color coding the periodic table today. So non-metal, it should have a red behind it. So we are going to color code our periodic table with the non-metals right now. So we are going to identify with a red colored pencil which one of these elements on the periodic table are non-metals. So if you've already done this, you can skip through this. Because you obviously don't need it, but some of us have not begun this yet, so you will need to see this. So I want to head over here to element 1, which is hydrogen, and I want to shade it red. Okay, so I'm using the computer. Obviously you're using your colored pencils. You're coloring the whole box of hydrogen red. Then you're going to head over to element 2, which is helium, and you're going to also color helium in red. Head over to carbon, which is 6, color carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine and neon red. They're all non-metals. You're going to color in phosphorus all the way to argon red. You're going to also color in elements 34 through 36 red. These are non-metals, which means they are not metals. They are different things. They could be a gas. We will get into that. Not today, though. Iodine is not a metal. Make that red. Xenon as well. And radon. Radon for sure is a gas. It's a special gas. Some of you have it underneath your houses. It's very common in this part of the country to have radon in the ground. So these are your non-metals. Remember guys, the first 3 letters of non-metal is N-O-N, and that translates to not metal. Okay. I want you to head over to metalloid, and I need to change its color to blue. Some of you did this yesterday, some of you have not begun. So you should have a blue shading around metalloid. Metalloids have properties of both metals and non-metals. They could be shiny, they could be dull. Some of them are used for things that are commonly used around your household and your cars and things like that. We will get in more to the uses of these in a little bit. But what I need you to do is find your blue colored pencil, and we are going to color in the metalloids, shade them in blue. So the first metalloid I want you to find is boron. Its atomic number, or number between the name and the symbol, is 5. So let's shade that in blue. The next metal that I want you to find and color in is silicon, or cone. It's number 14. Then we are going to find the atomic number 32. It's for germanium. Hardly see it, but we need to color that blue as well. So with your blue colored pencil, go ahead and shade this in blue. Please color them in all the way. I'm doing this on a computer and it's not perfect. The next thing that we need to color in blue for metalloid is arsenic. Arsenic is a very special metalloid. It's used commonly in rat poison. I'm sure you've probably seen rat poison in the grocery store. The next one we're coloring blue is atomic number 52. Oh, that should all be blue. I'm trying to make it better, and now I'm making it worse. And then last but not least, atomic number 85 is also a metalloid. And actually, we forgot one. The one that we have forgotten is atomic number 51. We need to also make that blue. It is a metalloid as well. So a lot of people say that this area now kind of looks like a staircase where we have distinguished between nonmetals and metalloids here on the left. Okay. Last step is pretty easy. The rest of everything on here is a metal. So we're going to take the color green and we're going to shade in around the word metal because again we are color coding this. So I'm going to make my background green. You're going to color it with a green and we are going to color everything else green. Now you want to do it neatly. You still want to be able to read what's on here. You guys are more than capable of doing that. So you can still read it. So I'm going to come and shade and everything in green. I know this will take you longer than it's taking me, but I want to show you by the end everything that is not a metal or a non-metal, or a metalloid, or a non-metal should be green. So get this done. Make yours completely filled in. Now remember, the elements in the top portion of your periodic table occur naturally in nature. The ones down here that I'm coloring in green now, these are man-made. They are metals though, so we are going to color them in green. Okay, when you're done, you can raise your hand. The teacher will collect your paper. Thank you for watching, and I hope you colored your elements in better than I did.